What's good? What's good? Back with a new video. And damn. Wow. Wow, man. I can't believe you did that, bruh. I thought real niggas stand on real things. And we all can go back and see you on Tommy's show a year ago. And the fact that this how you played it, damn. Man, y'all check this shit out, man. Salute to Tommy. Once again, I do not agree with everything that nigga say. But that nigga say a lot of shit that is valid, and we can hear everybody speaking his shit. We can hear it. Whether it's me, whether it's somebody else, a lot of this stuff we did not hear until we heard Tommy. Damn, man, that shit cold, boy. That shit cold, man. Y'all check this shit out, man. Wow. And that don't take away from some of the shit that Kwame Brown is saying. It's facts. But how he played, see, this is what I'm a man that stand on loyalty. When it comes to loyalty and respect, that's where my heart at. Principles. I can't fuck with a nigga that don't got principles. Damn.
And I will get into it. We'll go right into the show. This is a tough one to talk about because I actually viewed Kwame Brown as a friend. And I reached out to him a couple of times, and I didn't say anything to people. I just figured, he's busy. But I had reached out to him a couple of times about coming onto my show to talk about what's going on. Before he blew up, let me just give y'all a backstory. Right, do you know that the first people who were watching his show were almost all Soto Nation? That would watch his streams were almost all Soto Nation. His subscribers were almost all Soto Nation. And I would shout him out when he was in the comment section. I brought him onto the show to deliver his side of the story. When I brought him onto the show, was anybody else trying to bring him onto their show? Yes, he used my talking points. He praised me, told me how I made him aware. I'm the father of this shit. I'm all this. I got all the text messages. He used to text me when he put up a video to get my opinion on the video. He would text me and tell me, yo, man, check out my video I just put up. If you watch his red background, these men will say I'm like a father or uncle to them. Y'all gotta forgive me because this shit hurts to watch happen. And many of you guys may have seen the thing from Roy Hibbert, where Roy Hibbert said that he walked up to him at an event and tried to shake his hand, and he refused to shake his hand. So that's why he got a satisfaction of dunking over him in a game. And Kwame came out and said, I would never do that. I'd never do that to anybody. Now, I never did that story because I believed Roy Hibbert. I don't believe Roy Hibbert would have said that for no reason. I don't know how many of you guys heard that, but how many of y'all believe Roy Hibbert just out of the blue said that and just to lie on this man? That Roy Hibbert said, I saw him, he had an entourage with him. I figured that because he had just got drafted and I was a high schooler who wanted to get drafted, had a pretty big name. I figured that he would, at least shake my hand. I'm one of the audience, I'm one of the people. And he said that he looked at him and turned his head and walked off. And he said that hurt him really bad at that moment. Now, Kwame came out and said, that ain't true. He would have never did that. But Roy would have never said that. Roy didn't say he was a bad player. Roy didn't diss him. Roy said nothing wrong. Roy just said that hurt. Right, there will be no reason to tell that lie. Because that lie, it ain't like he said, Kwame sucked. He didn't say anything bad about him. He just said it hurt him that a man that he thought would relate to him turned his back on him. When nobody was listening to Kwame Brown, I not only took him under my wing, but anytime he texted me, well, first off, I can show y'all the text messages. I didn't initiate text. When he would text, I would respond. When he would tell me, go look at this, I would give him my opinion. He'd tell me, I'm doing a video on this. I'm doing a video on that. What you think? What you think? And I always responded to him. It didn't matter how big I was. It didn't matter I was in the middle of moving. It didn't matter that I was out it didn't matter what I was doing. He would tell me, thank you for opening my eyes. I never realized this stuff before you. He would say it over and over and over. He would come in the comment section. I'd shout him out, but I knew it was something wrong. Listen, I'm not silly. I know when I get that donate button, but I got a so-called millionaire who hit it once. I knew there was something wrong. And y'all can remember it. I remember you saying that. I said, if that's really Kwame Brown, you can hit the Cash App. If that's really Kwame, that was what I was doing. I was like, you really Kwame Brown, hit the Cash App. He did it once for $100. He did it one time for $100. Yet I got regular people out there with, I coached him for free. He did it one time, and that's because I kept on saying it. That was it. The rest of the time, he would just be in the comment section. I knew it was going south. I knew when you have somebody that's, as the people would say, either a clout chaser or driven by fame. It is the reason why I kept saying DMX is lying. And I'm telling y'all got to excuse me because this bothered me, because in 6 months, I've had 2 niggas do it. In 6 months, I've had 2 niggas do it. 6 months, 2 niggas ride your back, ride your words, get them on a different plane, and then act like you didn't exist. He want to talk about the go along to get along game. I did a show where he said, get in touch with Judge Joe Brown and we'll do a podcast, all 3 of us. I wake up to see this nigga on the show with Judge Joe Brown. But do you know what made it worse? Is that Thursday, I had finally got him to say he was going to do my show. I said, we'll do the show. I said, we'll do the show Thursday evening. I've been trying to get him to do the show since a week ago. He finally, with his schedule, his busy schedule, his Kevin Samuel schedule. So when I was somebody and nobody was messing with you, my schedule was open for you. Now your schedule done got so big that you reaching out to people to do the same show we had talked about doing. But this was a day after he had stood me up, told me he was going to come on my show, and other people had to tell me, wait a minute. You see Kwame on this other show, And do you know this nigga responded to me? Excuse my French, because I'm not upset with him. I'm upset with myself that I keep on allowing myself to believe that black men would be any better than the white men he talking about, the go along, get along game. If you listen to what his argument is they called me a bust, or they're saying I'm not good at basketball when I was playing. And you just let that sink in. I can't believe they think I wasn't good when I played basketball. But can we be honest? Can we be honest for a second? Have y'all noticed the only thing I addressed was what Charlemagne the God said? Because if we are honest for a second, we look at anybody in any field and we point out who's good and who's not. Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls. It's people still say he ain't good. What do you think his mama and his grandmama and all these people gonna come out talking about? Well, you can't say he ain't good. That's the argument. We say people ain't good all the time. All the time. But he told me he was going to be on my show Thursday. Then he didn't respond to me anymore. And let me tell you how much I knew what type of person he was. Did I advertise or let any of y'all know he was going to come on my show? Did I advertise it at all? No. Because I knew he was going to do it. I knew the way he was moving. The way he was moving once his stuff blew up, he let me know, my stuff blowing up, man. You need to go look at it. And then as it consistently kept blowing up, he didn't say anything else to me. I knew he wasn't going to make it. I knew he wasn't going to come. I knew what he was doing when he took my words and acted like Kevin Samuels is now his mentor. Kevin Samuels now? And he knew that was some messed up crap. Like my man Kevin Samuels said. Wait a minute, hold on. Your man Kevin Samuels? When you and Kevin Samuels was buddies? Oh, Kevin is big. Attach yourself to the big person. Attach yourself to the big person. Not the person who gave you your talking points. You had lived life. You had a father. You had your mama's cooking. You had everything going for you. But none of them taught you what I taught you. But you can't stop saying mama's cooking. I bet you wouldn't have Bobby Flay on your show instead of your mama while you're yelling your mama's cooking. Huh? See, I'm not the nigga you gonna threaten to fight or nothing like that, because I'm just telling what happened. I'm not the nigga you gonna threaten to box or threaten to shoot or threaten to roll up on, because I'm just telling what happened. Your mama would be bothered by the fact that you always talking about mama's cooking, but as soon as you got a chance to fuck with Bobby Flay, you left your mama in the kitchen. Your mama up there showing you how to cook. When you was calling your mama for some cooking, your mama was telling you don't put too much salt in there. Do this, do that. You kept calling your mama every day. Now one of your dishes that your mama helped you make done blew up. You're in front of Bobby Flay. Now you want to talk to Gordon Ramsay. But your mama who got a kitchen and helped you talk and helped you cook and helped you season. That mama now was wondering, well, can you come on mama's show? Cause mama got a small show that she trying to make do what it do, just like you trying to make do what it do. Cause mama used to have you on her small show letting you do what it do. So now that your show done got big, mama's cooking ain't welcome on your show. Why don't you call it Tommy's cooking, as my man said? Why don't you call it that? Tell them how you're sprinkling Tommy's cooking, because that ain't mama's cooking, because your mama didn't tell you that. Cause for all the years you have been living, 6'11", NBA first round draft pick, you didn't have a nigga in your life that told you what I did. You didn't have a nigga in your life that gave you what I gave you. You didn't have a nigga in your life that every damn day when you text him asking about this, telling him to go watch that, telling him go to your Facebook page like I was your dadgum daddy. I was your daddy.